It's Wednesday, October 7th. We're about halfway through the work week. And this is Wise Words from Waldo. In Exodus chapter 17, there are two stories about Moses and the nation of Israel while they were in the wilderness. They're both about conflict. In the first one, the people are in the desert without water. They murmur against Moses and God. The second conflict was a war with a nearby nation, the Amalekites. One conflict was within the nation, the other from without. In the first one, Moses intercedes for the people. In the second one, two men hold up Moses' arms, and God gives Israel the victory. 4 years ago, there appeared an article in Guidepost magazine. Donald Barron was a young soldier in World War II. They were invading Guam. Their boat came to a sudden halt offshore. They had hit a coral reef. They were ordered out of the boat. He jumped in. He sank like a rock. His carbine rifle, his medical pack, canteen, and boots were dragging him down. He forced himself back to the surface and gasped for air and headed back down again. He dumped his pack and he tried to make the surface again. He realized he wouldn't make it. In desperation, he reached up and grabbed a hold of another soldier trying to stay on the surface. He pulled, he got a breath. Then he finally got a foot on a reef and was rescued. But his guilt was overwhelming. He couldn't tell anyone about pulling someone else down. Less than a year later, he was back in California on shore leave. He walked into a restaurant. Another soldier waved at him and motioned him over to their table. The sailor said to his friends, "This is the man who saved my life in the water that day off Guam." Stunned, Donald admitted, "What are you talking about?" The sailor replied, "Don't you remember? We were in the water together off Guam, and you grabbed me. I was going down, and you held me up." Well, it's not exactly what Donald did. But the funny thing is, each one credits the other with holding them up. You'll encounter someone today who's being dragged down by life. Will you hold them up? Now stop and think about that.